It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the Arizona Cardinals and the Green Bay Packers. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in WILDCARD weekend. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Now that's the way to start the ball game. A return all the way across midfield. For the kick return team, they're going to get a big old thank you when they get to the sideline. Nothing like starting your offense with a short field to begin the game.
Love with it on first down. Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's cut right side by Watson. Shoots away from one. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
On the double.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Love out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Throw is caught. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
Ready.
Jacobs will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Set.
Design bootleg here. He rolls to his right. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up third and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Pass gets the extra point to go. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
They give on 2nd to Benson. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Murray. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Cardinals out for the punt. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set. 10, 52 bull, 43 rail. Hut.
From the pistol, here's Love. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did. And it forces the throwaway.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Headed out right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Punt meets him at the 28. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Murray from the pistol. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Back now, pressure coming. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Benson on 1st and 10. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. Finally caught, and he lost the football. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing. Out of bounds. One bounce and just the other direction. They're off the field. Instead, well, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
He completes it in traffic. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
They'll toss it here to Benson. And he'll go down here at the 16. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. And I'm looking for that to be called again.
First and 10, Murray. Right in there to haul it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's up to number 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 10-yard line.
About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start to fight back with their first points of this game. Blake Grupe to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Red, 38. Ready.
Love from the gun. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Love. Into a crowd and intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. It took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Kyler with a chance to run it here. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On 4th down, here's Murray. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. He got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Set, ready, still, 60, cut.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Love now off the play action. Hits his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go counter. It's Jacobs. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay on schedule kind of plays. But I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you can take the will away from your opponent.
And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Well, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the frozen tundra of Lambeau coming up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Love now to throw. Brought in. And the Cardinals pick it up. Quick thinking and a great effort. Brock adds a bunch on that fumble return.
You know, a lot of these defenders, actually almost all of them in the NFL, have some offense in their background. And when they see the ball and an opportunity like that, they can't wait. What an awesome transition from scooping the ball to focusing up. Lucky he didn't finish it with a touchdown.
Now Kyler. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Murray on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Packers take their 1st time out. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Blake Grupe on to attempt a field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
It's a loss of a yard.
Love now. Escapes the pocket. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They kick the running back in motion. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Murray here on 1st down. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
I guarantee QB wants that throw back. I know most are perfectionists, and when it's caught just a bit out of bounds, you know it could have been just a little more accurate.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Moore going to motion over right. Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay, and that's it 2nd. On now comes their punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Love with it on 1st down. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35.
Love out of the shotgun. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
That's to the sideline, and it's a catch by Watson.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Bass's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
10, Cardinals 7.
All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the 2nd half of our wild card game gets underway. Return coming from the 6. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And the fumble recovery is made. Well, partner, those halftime adjustments they had planned on offense. Hold on, let me just crack it open here and throw those right out the window.
That's such a bummer. You do spend those rapid minutes in the halftime locker room getting your everybody on the same page. Hey, here we go. Here's our plan. Here's our new script. And instead, that script, well, it's rewritten. And now the defense got to respond.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Let's go now. Hut.
Takes the handoff. Now Love. Completed to his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the
60 red.
15-yard line.
60 red. Set.
To the air with Love. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen. So that was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Murray. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that... quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Quick ball wide by Love. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Josh Sweat making the stop. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. The tight end in motion now. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Open to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's incomplete on 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for him. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Jacobs running behind center. He's dropped. That ball's free. And the Cardinals grab it. Won't manage anything after the recovery, so that is where they'll take over after the fumble.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
It's Benson on the give. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Benson on the counter. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Murray from the pistol. Pitch made left side by Palmer. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. That's caught at the 4. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals turn the fumble into 6. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals take the lead on that successful kick. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Come on.
Here he goes, third and long. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. This is brought in at the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ready. Hunt.
Quickly to Watson. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a lead just before the end of the third. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws. Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Play action now. Murray. Harrison secures this left side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running from the pistol with Benson. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Cardinals ball. Their season down potentially to its final quarter. Third and a lone yard coming up. Designed to look for Murray. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down.
That was a beautiful picture, Kate, of stop the run on the way to the quarterback. Third downs, I don't mind a draw call. You're thinking pass. You want those defensive ends to come upfield. But kudos to that whole defense to stop that run on the way to the quarterback.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Takes it in at the 21. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Packers getting set here. First and 10. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Shotgun now for Love. On the move, headed right. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Kraft has it. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Play action, Love. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll throw, third and long. Forced that to his right. They did it! He made the interception! Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Cardinals have some new life in the fourth.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Throwing the out route complete. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Murray keeps it. And he has this down to the 34. Gain of 15 there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big run.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Murray on third down. Chased out to his right. Finds Benson on the check down. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I don't think I'm alone. I don't think I'm the only one thinking about that earlier missed kick as that one sailed through the uprights. Now it's incumbent upon this team to find yet another way to score.
Showing a little burst so far. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
Love now, off the play action. Caught in the comeback route. They touch him down at the spot as we wait to hear about this flag on the field. So through some pretty blatant interference, he found a way to make the catch for the first down, Brock, and they can decline that penalty.
You know what you don't find in the NFL, Kate? You don't find receivers that aren't hungry. When that ball's in the air, they want to eat, and they will fight, and they will scratch, and they will claw through contact to make sure they get their touches.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Set.
Play fake, it's Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Ready.
Throwing his Love on third. Finds him over the middle. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Hits him on the out route. And forget the marker, Brock. He's not even making it back to the line. They're turning this over on downs. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Benson off the zone read. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Cardinals trail by a couple. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Moore going in motion left. Kyler throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. That kick might just win them this game.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up 2nd down.
Here we ready?
Setting up to pass. Looking slant route, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Packers take their 1st time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. They drop their chance to get off the field. So let's see if this offense can make them pay. 3rd down. Now to throw. He has the 1st over the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The Cardinals deciding to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Oh, he lost the football! And this one's recovered by the Cardinals!
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Looks like a design keeper for Murray. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on